football, if you cannot make it, you go running, you make up. In here, you cannot go paddle by yourself. It doesn't work that way. So you have to have a team, and so you have to really coordinate that workout, that team participation. You have to start coordinating properly when it comes to balancing. So team participation is pretty important in the workout session. And again, how much time do people participate? If you look at our rainy season stopped out of the November, so how much people were in the river before November to be paddling? Not much.
That's right. But I'll tell you what, like you said, if nothing else, it shows organization and coordination that these young, a lot of them are very, very young, and they have that. Tell us, if you will, let's go over at least the first three teams that got in here this morning. The first team to get here this morning was West-Trac.
West-Trac at 2 hours, 38 minutes and 26 seconds. Right behind them was Belize Bank at 2 hours, 39 minutes, 24 seconds. That's slightly a minute in difference. And right behind the Belize Bank, we had BTL raising the bar with Cubs Arm at 2 hours, 40 minutes and 1 second. Niche 12 seconds right behind Cubs Arm. So if we look at it in this way, I think that I'm not doing the official timekeeping, and I won't be able to make it official. But overall, it's Belize Bank, Niche, BTL, Cubs Arms, and then you have, I wouldn't want to put in whatever boys yet, but then West-Trac, Joseph and Taylor, Happy Cow, and I leave the rest because I don't really want to. I'll do my calculations and I will let you know. But we'll leave it to the officials to tell us who won.
Rutamaya this year. Kabuli. Team Kabuli passing here. These guys looking good, looking strong. And I say, these guys have been consistent throughout the 4 days. Team Kabuli looking good, looking strong. They teamed with the Belize Defense Force. Team Kabuli, the first mixed Kabuli team to make it in. We know that Kabuli has at least 4 teams in this year's Rutamaya.
Kabuli is the one sponsor that was drowning the Belize River on this race. They had, 4 or 5 teams? They were there. Kabuli was floating down the Belize River this year with teams. And it's impressive when a business decides to look at the race in the sense of sponsoring the team participation.
Definitely. And now we see other teams coming up here. I'll have to wait a few more seconds for them to get a little bit nearer for me to tell you exactly who they are. But I have to say it's been 4 days of grueling paddling, for some people.
Well, it's let's call it 180 miles, if we would put that. And there's a pelican giving them the welcome. Look at how beautiful that is. Anyway, there's 180 miles, if we would call it that. People paddling and really having a good time, because it's not just about the race, it's about making friends and joining people, spectators cheering for you. And there we go.
That's right. Speaking about a pelican giving A&A Construction, A&N Construction, and then we have the boat number 41, A&N Construction, and boat number 41 coming in.
A&A Construction, the guy in the back, Mr. Humes, his 2 sons. I mean, he's been paddling this race since the beginning of Rutamaya in 1998. And he skipped a couple of years, but he's back. I see him, and he's strong. He's here, back, and strong.
That's right, another Team Kabuli.
Another Team Kabuli. Again, they're making the river very happy.
They are definitely making the river very happy. They're definitely contributing to the
Coast Guard team.
It's BDF.
BDF, okay.
Ooh, that could be a problem. BDF. I'm just joking. BDF and the Coast Guard, BDF and Kabuli making their way here to the finish line. I tell you,
look at that. The guys finished. The other teams are waiting for them. They're laughing with each other. They're saying, "Hey, you got me this time." Because both of the Team Kabulis were racing yesterday, and they were just 6 minutes away, and they showed you, say you couldn't catch me. And they're laughing at it and everything. It's a nice sport.
That's right. In the distance, we see more teams coming. This is how we like Rutamaya. We like seeing the teams consistently coming.
That's right. And this is only 2.5 hours on paddling. The last teams might be coming in, I should say, probably in the next half an hour, but not that long. And I must tell you that Team Belize had a lead of a little over 11 hours of the last team that came in overall as of yesterday, and that probably will be another hour. So let's say, if we can say that Team Belize, Belize Bank, came in like 12 hours, that's half a day before the last team overall.
I tell you, that is just how it is, though. But I'll tell you what, that is what separates from the amateurs from the professionals. Now we see Team Police. Another Team Police coming in and coming in strong. They are both number 88.
What I like about the Coast Guards, the police getting involved, is that it gives that civic participation, that community participation. It makes you really feel excited. Grumpy Old Man and coming in the...
They're the masters. They're first in their category. Grumpy Old Men first in their category. And they're the ones to cross the line just a little while ago. In the back, you can see the gentleman smiling.
But let me tell you something about Grumpy Old Men. The first time they participated, they came in, I think, 6th overall. And everybody was like, wow, how the people... And they have been training and teaching a lot about canoeing. And that has made a big difference for this Ruta Maya. So my hats to them.
Team Commonwealth team.
Okay, there. That's a nice canoe there. You could see it was built in Belize.
It was donated by Prince.
Okay, that's the one. Oh, wonderful. There it is.
That's right. These guys are from Belmopan. They are paddling their little hard. So yesterday we noticed that the one in the middle, whoever was in the middle yesterday, didn't make it to the finish. But guess what? He's good and strong again for today.
The fatigue, you get that fatigue when you're in the river. I mean, you get dehydrated, you get fatigued, you get cramps. And let me share something very important that is about teams. In any sport, the way you work out and the way you prepare yourself is the way you have to do the race. A lot of people go out and work out without water, without food. And the day of the race, they give them a lot of water, they give them a lot of food, and that's where the cramps happen. So you have to work out the way you will be racing. You cannot, it's just like the cross country, the bicycle race. You cannot be eating and drinking if you don't do that while you work out, because your body gets used to it. So you have to do, so teams that are actually in the racing team, they get serviced as good as on the race as they get serviced when they are actually working out.
And that makes perfect sense to me. We see Johnny Watt. What a thing. They are second in their category, and they're coming in. The first 20 or so canoes have passed the finish line for the fourth and final day. What we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break as soon as these guys pass the finish line. Before we take the break, however, we need to thank our sponsors, the people at Creative Marketing, for hats, banners, t-shirts, flyers, any promotional item that you want. It has to be Creative Marketing. When you think Pasta Ina. When you walk in the store, don't just pick up any random pasta. Please pick up Pasta Ina for the best car rental or purchase in this town. It has to be Crystal Auto Rental Studios. Take it away.